there was an interesting revelation this month. It came from the Ukrainian, I guess she was sort of the chief information officer or ombudsman. I don't have her name in front of me. Her first name is Ludmila. But she resigned, or was forced to resign, because the lies and disinformation she was cooking up was just too seamy, and it was starting to freak the Zelensky administration out. She kept pushing this lie of Russians raping Ukrainian children, and they couldn't back it up with any evidence. Surely they could have come up with some evidence of other Russian crimes and other atrocities committed by Russian soldiers. I mean, they were able to make a pretty plausible case around Bucha, but that wasn't enough. And she admitted to lying. She admitted to making up the whole thing, which was widely reported in the US media about mass rape. And she said, well, I just needed to do what was necessary to get us more weapons and to keep this war going on, to make sure that we could continue to fight, which is exactly what every US-backed opposition movement has ever done. That's precisely what the White Helmets existed to do in Syria. That's what the Libyan opposition did to convince Hillary Clinton to intervene. They said this is going to be a new Rwanda when they met her in a meeting brokered by pseudo-philosopher Bernard-Henri Lévy. These are the disinformation artists that this paper aims to cover for by making sure that no one hears from us. And for the first time, I've had a YouTube video taken down. It wasn't because we were spreading disinformation. It was because we were spreading facts that were inconvenient. No one even disputes that. We were basically all we were doing was talking about emails from one of the most famous journalists in the UK, discussing collaboration with UK state operatives and intelligence to neutralize the UK left. And that was why we had our video taken offline. So that's what this is all about. It's about censorship. It's about keeping the population stupid, disinformed, and de-democratizing our societies. And the people behind it deserve the highest level of contempt. I mean, if we're going to stand here and stay in our societies and fight and not run away into exile and not give up, then we should turn our ire on these people and know who they are, because they like to hide behind institutions or honeycombed within the permanent national security bureaucracy. They're not running for election. Their names are not very well known. But for the first time, we played a part in making a major national controversy out of one of them, and saw to it that she was held accountable for the lies she had told. I'm talking about Nina Jankowicz. And we need to keep the pressure on, because her replacement is an even more devious figure in Michael Chertoff, first head of the DHS, who advanced the Patriot Act, the first, the birth of the massive post 9/11 security state, the war in Iraq, and then went out and profiteered off of the phony war on terror that he helped manufacture.